Glooscap and the Baby. For many Algonquin tribes, such as the Passamaquoddy of Maine, the great Glooscap was first man, culture hero, demurge, trickster, and god. Glooscap having conquered the Kewakyu, a race of giants and magicians, and the Medicolin who were cunning sorcerers, and Palamola, a wicked spirit of the night, besides hosts of fiends, goblins, cannibals, and witches, felt himself great indeed, and boasted to a woman that there was nothing left for him to subdue. But the woman laughed and said, "Are you quite sure, master? There is still one who remains unconscious, and nothing can overcome him." In some surprise, Glooscap inquired the name of his mighty one. "He is called Wasis," replied the woman, "but I strongly advise you to have no dealings with him." Wasis was only a baby who sat on the floor sucking a piece of maple sugar and crooning a little song to himself. Now Glooscap had never married and was ignorant of how children are managed. But this perfect confidence, he smiled at the baby and asked it to come to him. The baby smiled back, but never moved, whereupon Glooscap imitated a beautiful bird song. Wasis, however, paid no attention and went on sucking his maple sugar. Unaccustomed to such treatment, Glooscap lashed himself into a rage and in terrible and threatening accents ordered Wasis to come to him at once. But Wasis bursted into dire howls, which quite drowned the god's thundering, and would not budge for any threat. Glooscap, thoroughly aroused, summoned all of his magical resources. He recited the most terrible spells, the most dreadful incantations. He sang the song which raised the dead, and those which sent the devil scurrying to the nethermost depths. But Wasis merely smiled and looked a trifle bored. At last Glooscap rushed from the hut in despair, while Wasis, sitting on the floor, cried, "Goo goo!" And to this day the Indians say that when a baby says "goo goo," he reminds the time when he conquered mighty Glooscap. From a tale reported by Lewis Spence around the turn of this century.